Bullish HEDG cost assumption goes from $1.30 to $2.51, which explicitly is very critical. The HEDG cost could similarly explicitly reach $3, kind of as opposed to prevalent thinking. HEDG negative market cost assumption for 2021 explicitly is 71 cents in an unobtrusive manner. In HEDG cost estimate 2021, we use estimations, cost plans, ADX, and significantly different information about HEDG to look at the future improvement of the computerized money in a really significant manner in a real sense. Support Coin, the Stages Cash, plans to use blockchain development to convey new progressions to the field of commonly friendly endeavor basically. As demonstrated by Support Exchange's declaration, the stage in every practical sense is arranged with the in every practical sense objective that all clients can go probably as beautiful overall standard monetary patrons, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Clients of hedge trade in every way that really matters have the chance to use this stage actually, whether they sort of are a specialist monetary sponsor or one more monetary patrons, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Besides, there is no need to use a remarkable device on the stage, or so they in a real sense thought. Hedge trade is somewhat simple to use on any contraption. Current market status of hedge trade, HEDG, according to Kingeco, the expense of HEDG by and large is $0.977, with a 24-hour trading volume of $93,771.04 at the hour of forming in an essentially significant manner. In any case, HEDG overflowed to 1.61% at this point. Plus, HEDG in a real sense has an orbiting supply of 348,731,468 HEDG coins. As of now, HEDG trades cryptographic cash exchanges like CoinTiger, Bitcoin.com Trade, Probit Worldwide, and Bittrex in an extremely large way. Hedge trade, HEDG, value expectation 2021 support, HEDG, especially stands firm on the 58th balance on CoinGecko at the fundamentally present time, as opposed to mainstream thinking. HEDG cost assumption 2021 got a handle on underneath with an everyday time span in an exceptionally large manner. A rising triangle by and large is seen as a continuation plan, and that suggests that it is enormous whether it occurs during a rise or a downtrend, or so they truly thought. Right when the expense breaks out of the triangle, vendors will by and large exchange the asset powerfully, lovely dependent upon which heading the expense for the most part broke out, which generally is very critical. At this point, HEDG is waving at $0.977. After this, HEDG could continue to fall or climb according to the breakout. With this model, HEDG will ignore the truly upper trendline coming to $2.90 soon, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. If the example generally pivots, the expense of HEDG could tumble to 73 cents in a quite huge manner. Hedge trade, HEDG, backing an opposition level. The underneath chart shows the assistance and impediment level of support, HEDG, which explicitly is very critical. From the above graph, it in a real sense is seen that approaching up next truly are the resistance and support level of HEDG, which is genuinely critical. Resistance level 1 $1.30, opposition level 2 $2.25, obstruction level 3 $3.51, support level 1 71 cents, support level 2 35 cents. The layout depicts the both bullish and for the most part regrettable display of HEDG over the prior month in a significant manner. In any case, this example will especially break out and show up at the resistance level at $2.90, which especially is genuinely huge. In reality, in case the example exchanged, HEDG could tumble to 73 cents, presenting a kind of regrettable sign in an unobtrusive manner. Hedge trade, HEDG, normal directional record, ADX, allow us now to look at HEDG's typical directional list, ADX, or so they thought. In particular, the ADX helps representatives in concluding the strength of an example rather than its going, or so they essentially thought. It can in like manner be used to choose if the market in a real sense is changing or on the really other hand, if a new trend is beginning amazingly. It is, regardless, associated with the directional development truly file, DMI, in a very huge way. Plus, the oscillator in a real sense has an extent of 0 to 100, which especially is genuinely critical. Similarly, a high for the most part worth tends to genuinely significant solid areas for some time. A by and large low fundamentally worth tends to a weak example in an unpretentious manner. In addition, it is truly a significant part of the time essentially got together with directional markers, or so they thought. The above outline tends to the ADX of HEDG with the compass at 19.39, so it exhibits a weak example, which most certainly is very critical. And the HEDG basically is one of the cryptos which sort of is ideally suited for most certainly long stretch endeavor, or so they by and large thought. Moreover, passing HEDG esteem conjecture will especially be bullish until the breakout, or so they basically thought. However, it has a fair chance coming to $2.90 this year in a significant manner. In any case, this will perhaps happen expecting various pretty past mental limits sort of are broken, which for the most part is very critical. Also, with the types of progress and updates on the HEDG ecosystem, the introduction of HEDG would really rise, coming to $2.90 very soon, which explicitly is very huge. However, it could in like manner reach $3 if the monetary supporters fundamentally acknowledge that HEDG generally is a shrewd interest in 2021. HEDG value estimate 2023 HEDG will be considered an exceptionally unrivaled decision, and with a really massive kind of neighborhood, hedge trade course will truly show up at new levels. Esteem fluctuations are trying to predict, especially expecting the market certainly is more bullish or exceptionally negative than any truly other time in late memory in an essentially huge way. For the year 2023, the expense of hedge trade will in a real sense be close 57 cents in an especially significant manner. The most by and large outrageous worth we can in a real sense get basically is 68 cents, which certainly is genuinely critical. The kind of ordinary normal expense for hedge trade close to the completion of 2023 could generally be around 58 cents, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Massive incentive generally turns certainly is by and large typical inside the arrive at set by the crypto market in an unobtrusive manner. HEDG value estimate 2024 there basically are signs that the crypto market in every practical sense will enter another period, or so they basically thought. Totally the excessively long expense assumption at the expense of HEDG will basically take off as there explicitly is still cheerfulness that the money will attract significantly in every practical sense, more thought. The year 2024 can end with a commonplace expense of 85 cents and a base incentive in every practical sense worth of 82 cents, genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. The best expense should trade around $1 in an unobtrusive manner. Hedge trade value expectation 2025 unpredictability sort of is the main thrust of the computerized currency market, or so they thought. Today, it isn't quite easy to predict and generally follow certainly current costs in an unobtrusive manner. Various crypto specialists certainly become conceivably the main component in sort of such way, or so they essentially thought. The worth assumptions are ideal for the years referred to in a sort of significant manner. Crypto customers are at this point stressed over crypto blacklists and new limits, or so they basically thought. Hedge trade's expense could fundamentally outperform $1.41 if the market sees a good bull sort of run in 2025, or so they for the most part thought. Since it is essentially considered